Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of my Let's Play Dark Souls 2, the Beta Network Test Edition, and we still are playing on Sunday the 27th, I think it was, and I had a bit of an incident. Something went wrong with my audio recording, or rather my voice recording for this episode. I could not find the Audacity file, so maybe I missed saving it out or something went wrong. I don't know, but this is a post-dub voiceover, and it's actually the first one I've ever made entirely afterwards. So all my other videos are live, so this is the first one I recorded, or I record entirely post. So it could be interesting, I suppose, maybe more so for me than for you, perhaps. I don't know. I was thinking about actually skipping this episode completely, but this is the episode where I actually fight the boss of the beta, so I thought I'd just leave it in here. In here I'm trying to do some invasions. I tried a couple of times, but I only got this pretty obscure error code here, and I couldn't get it to work, and it seemed like the entire online play function didn't really work. I couldn't see any summon signs, I couldn't seemingly not be invaded, and I couldn't invade myself. You can see ghosts around here, of course, which kind of suggests that the net code is working somewhat, or maybe I shouldn't say net code, but the network functionality is somewhat working. But yeah, as I said, this is the first time I record the entire episode, or an entire episode in post or after the recording. So yeah, I'm imagining myself sitting here screaming at myself because I'm doing stupid things. It's really kind of interesting to note how much stuff you miss. And by the way, here's an interesting thing. I don't know why this monster, this mob, isn't showing up here. He kind of vanished. I mean, he was there initially when I played, but now he's not there, and I'm not sure why. If maybe monsters disappear as you die or something, I have no idea. And this guy, I think, is not the same guy. He comes from, further down, so he just aggroed when he heard me rumbling about. So I don't know what the deal is with that. And apparently you also lose a little bit of life, a little bit of hit point each time you die, whether you are alive or not, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure I like that yet, but but it would, of course, make you or force you to be a bit more cautious in the game, which could be a good thing. So it's kind of an interesting mechanic, which I haven't decided yet if I like or not. And as you can see, I'm actually murdering this guy fairly decently okay-ish. I'm not screwing up as bad anymore. I'm starting slowly to actually learn his attacks and getting used to the controls. But yeah, as I said, this is going to be pretty interesting because I know I have missed so much stuff in this Let's Play, and I realized that as I was editing the material, and wow, there's so many things I've missed. I missed the tree that you could knock over. I missed one of those huts, or whatever you want to call it, over at the new catacombs, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to try and point those out when I miss something, because yeah, it's at least I died there. That's really professional. Yeah, that's really stupid. Well done, man. I suck. Lousy stamina management. Anyway, I'm going to, point out the things I missed, but just to kind of explain this a bit further, it is pretty hard to do a commentary at the same time as you play, at least for me anyway. I really miss a lot of things when I do that, and I really play a lot worse than if I'm not constantly ranting on and on about the game. But yeah, I just thought I'd say that. But it's pretty obvious, of course. But or maybe not. Maybe you haven't tried commenting at the same time as you're playing a game. Try it out. It is pretty challenging. Can be a lot of fun, but it can also screw oneself up pretty badly. And here I am looking for that mob that's not showing up, and I have no idea why he's not appearing here. I really don't know. Some kind of new mechanic in the game, don't know. So here we go again, and I'm doing a pretty terrible job here. I'm just kind of spamming, and I'm not sure what am I doing? Cogweasel, what are you doing? Why are you sucking so bad? I mean, come on, I lost half my hit points there to these guys. Basically, Dreglings. Well, not quite, but almost. I shouldn't be having this much problems with these guys. And please don't die here. Don't tell me I'm gonna die, because that's gonna be so embarrassing. I don't quite remember. Ah, I survived. That's good. At least I didn't die to these guys. Again. So, yeah, I actually had one of my viewers send me a message where he told me that he's actually been playing the game when the service has been officially closed down. So that's kind of interesting. Apparently they are opening up the servers for the network test edition unofficially, so to speak. I don't remember the particular dates when he managed to get in. I've been trying myself to log in, but I've been not being successful so far. But do give it a shot, guys, if you want to try your luck, so to speak. And here's a cave to the right, which I completely missed, by the way. That's really sad. I ran past that cave like a million times, and I did not, I swear, did not see it. It's just sad. But yeah, anyway, try it out, guys, if you want. Just try and start up the game. You might get lucky and actually log in and be able to play, even if it's officially not open. And as far as I know, there's going to be another open network test session this Sunday on the 10th of November. So do try that out as well. I'm definitely going to try and play if I have the time. It's between 8 and 11 GMT +1, which is the time zone here in Sweden. So in UK that would be 7 to 10. And in the rest of the world you will just have to do the math yourself. So do try that out. I'm going to try and make another Let's Play, or hopefully I can continue playing with this character. I imagine I would be able to do that. And hopefully the network play maybe is working this time, because that would be fun to try out, to do some summoning and maybe do some invading as well. And by the way, I'm going to put up a link to my subscribers channel, or my viewers channel, that he had a few videos up where he managed to log into the Dark Souls servers unofficially. So I'm going to put a link to his channel. You can check out his videos if you'd like, and maybe find out something else. And here's a guy that's trying to attack me from behind here. That's pretty cheap. But hopefully we'll see some more Dark Souls 2 beta testing this Sunday, and I'm definitely going to record it, as I said. And oh boy, I don't play very well, do I? Nope. I sure don't. Sad times. Now I understand how you guys feel. Screaming at the monitor, "What are you doing? Don't heal now, you idiot," and so forth. So this can be very educational for me, I suppose. Maybe, or maybe not. I'm sure I'm going to be back in my lousy playstyle as soon as I go back to live commentary, which is the way I prefer to do things. Alright, here's a Black Phantom, and last time I got murdered here, I believe. And I think I've got killed twice here, because the first time I was here there was actually another Black Phantom, the same kind that I'm fighting here. But this time around he didn't spawn, and I'm not sure why. And I do play a bit better, although I still have problems with the aiming. I don't know how that works. You know, you can aim away from a locked-on target, and no idea really how that's supposed to work, or if I even like it or not. But yeah, one of my viewers actually mentioned that there's supposed to be a setting somewhere in the settings, apparently, where you can kind of toggle this on off if you want to be able to aim away from a locked target. And they're trying to, you know, backstab me again, and that's just sad. But yeah, I survive, I think. Yeah, I do. Kill these guys. So yeah, I don't know how these new lock-on mechanics work. I have really no idea. I only played the game for about 2.5 hours, and I did have a lot of fun, I have to admit. Although I must say that the controls does feel quite different. They do feel more heavy-handled, really kind of sluggish almost. And I'm not sure if this is something that's going to be improved upon, or it's just something we're going to have to get used to. Even compared to Demon Souls, I think they are kind of feeling a bit more sluggish and not as responsive. But of course, this is in beta still, so really can't really say much about it. And in general, I think we're just going to have to wait to put the final verdict on the game. I'm not going to say too much until I get to play the proper final release of the game. And here I discovered an alternate entrance to the caves on this map, and I think I pretty quickly turned back. I think I read a message here though, which says be wary of sniper and something. I don't know what that means really. Be wary of sniper only jumping. Okay, I have no idea what that means. But as I think I mentioned, there's supposed to be a torch that you can find somewhere, don't know where. I'm sure it's in that cave just before the big cave. I'm sure that's where you know, the one I missed. I'm sure it's in there. But I decided not to pay the caves a visit because I don't like the darkness. It scares me. Oh well, rather the skeletons in the darkness that scares me, but you know. But I decided to try and have a go at the boss, or 3 of the bosses, or whatever, Skeleton Lord. And I kind of initiated this fight being pretty certain that I wouldn't be able to win. So I'm kind of playing really sloppily here and just doing even more silly and stupid mistakes than previously. But this boss fight isn't that hard actually, surprisingly enough. I don't know why they would put an easy boss fight in the Dark Souls 2 beta, but yeah. I think there's supposed to be another boss as well. Maybe I read something about that. I'm not sure if that is true or what. Maybe that is for the ordinary beta version, or the version they showed off at various gaming gaming conferences and such. But I'm moving along here, trying to whittle away at their health, and it's not going that terrible, but it's not going great either. And I think it's just about right here that I decide to go after the mage. At least that's, I think at least he's a mage, but I'm not sure. But he's starting to piss me off because he's firing balls of stuff at me, which I sincerely dislike. And now the crap starts hitting the fan properly because there's ordinary skeleton soldiers around. They have spawned, I think, 3 or 4 skeletons in here. That's really nice. So now I'm slowly starting to panic and performing even worse. But it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, trust me. And right about now I realize that, oh my god, there's pinwheel skeletons around, and the feeling of complete panic is pretty much complete right about now. And I'm just, oh my god, I'm doomed, I'm dead, I'm so doomed, I'm gonna die horribly. But strangely enough, these pinwheels are nowhere near as hard as the ones in Dark Souls. And let me tell you, I'm pretty happy about that, because these guys are pussies compared to their colleagues in Dark Souls 1. But I don't think I haven't quite realized this yet, so I'm dodging around like a mental case pretty much. Until finally, I hope I manage to muster some courage and attack these guys. And as you can see, they don't eat all of my stamina for breakfast as quickly as they do in Dark Souls. They're pretty bad, but not as bad. And I actually think that I kill one of them right about... oh, maybe not. Right about later, maybe. Now I'm busy with running away. Let's confuse them. Let's run away some more. Come on, man. What are you doing? Fight them. Deal with them. Yeah, that's one down. I think there's two or that's three more at least. And three ordinary skeletons and the big angry one. Life is good. And I think I'm ending one of them here, actually. Yep. I'm really close to dying here. So I decide to run away yet again. Bravely run away and have another Estus. I'm playing really badly here, but yeah. Pardon my playstyle here, but yeah. I don't ever want to watch another video of myself playing any game after this. Alright, let's waste another life gem. Yeah, that's a good idea. Why not? Well, right about now I've kind of, you know, decided not to die and really beat these guys because it doesn't seem to be that hard. And I actually pulled off a backstab against one of those pinwheels, which is kind of interesting. Because you most definitely couldn't backstab a pinwheel skeleton in Dark Souls 1. And as you can see, I'm all ecstatic and brave about it, so I'm pushing onwards and trying to kill another bunch of skeleton soldiers here. And I'm all the time as I'm fighting this boss, I'm kind of expecting something really, really terrible to happen, like a big freaking dragon skeleton foot coming out of nowhere, stomping me instantly to death. But nothing really happens. It's just an easy boss fight. I mean, come on. An easy boss fight in Dark Souls. It's like they are messing with us. And look at that. Another freaking pinwheel backstab. That's just not right. And I am slowly realizing that, hey, maybe this boss fight isn't that hard if I just try to shape up and focus and don't waste every single life gem I own. I think I actually waste every life gem and every Estus flask in this fight. Alright. I think we only got the big one and one small foot soldier left right about now. Whoops. It's not quite done yet. Still some hit points left, and now I'm starting to get a bit concerned and think, oh god, what's this? It's got to be something really bad, right? No, not really. These guys are not that difficult. Quite surprising, I must say, but yeah, I think they are messing with our minds. From Software is messing with our minds. And I don't know if they're in a parry state when they cross their scimitars like that. Not sure, and I didn't feel like finding out. And yeah, I didn't actually succeed in any parry attempts in this Let's Play. I did try a couple of times, but I couldn't really get it down. It seems to have changed quite a great deal compared to Dark Souls. And there were so many things that I missed to try out in this Let's Play. I wanted to try the magic. I wanted to check it up with the settings, what settings you could change, and so many things I wanted to do. And hey, wow, victory achieved! I beat the boss. Amazing. So that's a bit of a surprise. One attempt, boss dead. Can't believe my luck here. Or my skill, or lack thereof, perhaps I should say. But yeah, there were so many things I forgot to try out in this short 3-hour test, and I just got carried away with the gameplay. It's usually that's what I do. I just kind of get into it and kind of forget about everything that I wanted to do and just start playing. And here we are running back to the bonfire, and I almost fall off the ledge there, but I managed to avoid that. So yeah, I really hope I will be able to kind of try out a couple of more things this Sunday, and check out the settings and see if maybe I can change how the lock-on system works, and check out magic and summoning and whatnot. Hopefully the online section or the online bit will be working this time. And here I am doing some leveling up, and I still find the icon system to be a bit confusing. I really hated the icons in Demon's Souls, and I'm not really terribly fond of them here either, but there is of course a help button that I completely missed yet again. The thing I miss. It's the select button. If you press it, you will get help, and I would assume that you can just kind of read, get the proper name for each stat and what it does. But yeah, I would have preferred just to have words. Why use icons? I hate icons. But you get used to it eventually. And here I am reading this message saying hidden path, and I'm like, there's not a hidden path around here. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I completely missed that knockdown prompt again. I confused it for a read message prompt. Sad times, sad times. And I have no idea where I can go if I knock that tree down, if I go back to the first part or whatever. I have no idea. But I intend to find out as soon as I can. Alright, time to kill the Dragonless again, and I think I try a parry here and fail it miserably. And then I just get fed up with it and just kill him normally. And I think I am heading off to the Black Phantoms that I met and kind of just ran away from because I got scared. I'm scared. But this time I'm determined to beat the living crap out of them, because now I've leveled up and I haven't got as many souls to lose. Still no shotl wielding dude here. I don't know why, but I just kind of run on and pick up my big sword. Yeah. And put it back in again, because I'm not super fond of these kind of big, slow, strength-based weapons. I mean, they're kind of fun to play around with, but I would have to say that I play a lot better with faster, more like dex oriented weapons. That went pretty well. Now it's time to face off against this dude, which is kind of tricky. I haven't really learned how to read him, or for that matter figure out his reach, which is pretty damn huge with that whatever the frick it is weapon of his, and he's pretty mean. He eats my stamina for breakfast. As you can see, I'm all out of stamina, and I haven't quite realized that, and I'm like, why the hell can't I roll away? Ooh. Yeah, I'm an idiot, but let's not talk about that. Let's instead hope that I can kill this guy. I think I actually die here. Or maybe not. No, I didn't. Oh, that's good. That's a lot less embarrassing. So I think we are moving up. No, we're going... Oh, I can't remember where we're going. Yeah, we're going for the Black Phantoms. And these guys make me quite nervous, but actually they're not as bad as I initially thought. I even managed to get a couple of backstabs in here, if that is indeed what you can call it. I would assume that is a backstab. It doesn't look like a backstab, but maybe that is, you know, different animations depending on different weapons, and that would make sense, because in Dark Souls it was kind of silly when you could backstab someone with a freaking sight. Come on. So maybe they kind of changed that so it kind of animates a bit more, a bit better, or makes more sense. I don't know. Looks kind of cool though, but I have to say the backstab mechanics does feel quite a lot different. I didn't really get used to it, but I'm sure I can do that soon enough if I just get to play the game a bit more. And there's number 2, and this guy's got a different weapon. He's got a whip! Now, how cool is that? And he's pretty easy to backstab, this guy. And the whip doesn't seem to make much damage. Don't know what happened there. He ate all my stamina for breakfast there. I don't know why. But yeah. As you can see, you can backstab him pretty easily and even cheese him as he tries to get up. You can attack him just as you could in Dark Souls. Demon Souls. Which I think is perfectly fine. And these guys are having a bad day, it seems. And there's another Phantom coming out of nowhere. I think there's like a total of 4 of these guys. And another backstab. Backstabbers Maximus. And another Phantom arriving out of nowhere. Now I think I am getting a bit concerned about my life here. I'm getting a bit stupid again. Why didn't I just roll away there? And I think I might be toast here actually. Or maybe not. Wasting another life gem. I'm not sure why I'm not just switching to my big weapon maybe. Could probably do better damage with that one. It's almost dead. And right about now I think I get a bit carried away and start getting careless. Trying to spam him to death, and we all know what happens when you try to spam something to death in Dark Souls, right? This is what happens. So here we go again. Back at the bonfire, and I think, as I said before, each time you die you will lose a small amount of hit points until you come back to life, and then your hit points will be restored. At least I think that is how it works anyway. But we are nearing the end of this video, so I'm thinking I'm going to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, dislike, whatever else you can come up with, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.